Nowadays, the size of the organizations many times have become very large. And in the normal case also, many organizations, they may have the large vendors. Now, the relationship between the vendors and the suppliers, that has also become very important in order to obtain the good outcomes and results so that the organization that can become competitive and the competitiveness that can be also sustained. As we can see that, for example, Maruti or Hero Honda or Toyota, they may have their thousands of suppliers which are supplying the many components or the raw materials which is coming from the end supplier, and the quality and the cost of raw materials and the performance of their vendors or the suppliers, that is also very important because that ultimately affects the outcome of the organizations. So this area that also need to be focused in order to obtain the good results. Now, what vendor is? If we say in the simplest way, a third party that performs functions on behalf of your company and provides services and or goods to your company or the individual known as vendors. So whatever the third party that is working for you, let us say that for the thermal power plants, the many their main equipments that may be obtained from the BHEL or any supply. So for the thermal power plant, whatever the quality of coal is, whatever the performance of the turbine or the generator is, that can be said as the very important in order to obtain the final outcome. That's why the Maruti or the Hero Honda or Toyota, these organizations, they may be also obtaining the many parts, thousands of the parts from outside, from their subsidiaries. So what the quality of these parts is, what the cost of these parts is, what their delivery system is, whether that is supporting the strategy of the organizations or not, that all these parameters are very important in order to obtain the good results, as every organizations want that on the basis of the quality service and the cost, etc., they should be able to compete and they should be ahead of their competitors. So the relationship and with the vendors, about their selection, about their development, about their evaluation, all the aspects, they have also become very important. And we can also say that in the case of the supply chain management system, this is also the very important component. So that area, this needs to be focused. Now, what vendor relations management various aspects are? Vendor relations management or VRM, as it is often called, is a set of tools, software and services that help companies manage their vendor relationships. So as many times there may be thousands of the vendors to have their relationship and all the data management, the softwares they are also needed, the services are also needed, as we should be able to exploit and make use of the IT system more and more in order to obtain the better and better results. As we can say that as we are seeing the quality books, in that the quality of the authors, quality of their knowledge, that can also be said as the very important. Vendor management, this can be said as a discipline that enables organizations to control costs, drive services, excellence, and mitigate risks to gain increased value from their vendors throughout the real life cycle. And in the real life cycle, the need to obtain the better results, to have the cost competitiveness, to have the quality competitiveness, have the value in the other aspect. So in all these, the vendor management, that can be said as the very important one. And the organizations, which are giving the much weightage to this, they can be said as they will be competitive and they will be ahead of their business. And that's why in the good companies, the quality professionals they manage this area. Now in the vendor management, what are the various aspects which should be taken care of in this process of vendor management? Let us say that about the vendors profiles and risk assessment, what the quality, what the profile, what the past record of any vendor is, that should be taken into account while their selection itself. And based upon that, the vendor, their work, that can be audited and their certification can be carried out. As let us say there is a certified vendor, whatever the component or the raw material he supplies, the organizations they don't need to inspect that at their site because their quality is assured. And after that, for the non-conformance, corrective and preventive actions, if in the process of vendor audits some faults are or some errors are being obtained, in that case the vendor they should be helped, they should be developed, and technically and the other aspects, the deserving persons they must be helped. And on that basis, that can be obtained by the product sampling and the test result and the performance monitoring and the reporting that can take place. So this can be said as the continuous process which must be carried out so that in this area we should be also able to obtain the continuous improvement and our results day by day they become better and better. Now implementation of VRM. Now in the various steps along with the which have been prescribed or said earlier, identification and establishment of business goals. What are our business goals? They should be identified and established what our vision is, where we want to go after 10 years or 20 years. What are our targets? They must be identified and established. And a vendor management team, quality wise, good and competitive, of good professionals, that should be established. And database of all the vendors getting information that should be created so that the right information that can be accessed anytime. Identification of selection criteria for vendors because quality vendors are to be selected. So what must be the criteria as per the need of the organization is it may be the quality, it may be cost, delivery time or like this or combination of these based upon the actual case that should be identified. And the good vendors, the quality vendors, they should be selected and evaluated and the contracts they should be signed, they should be finalized and that should be also developed. So in this way, what we do that the quality vendors, they should be identified, developed and evaluated in the systematic way so that we should be able to obtain the ultimate results. And many organizations, they say that whatever their outcome or the good results are, in that their vendors, they have played a key role and that also actually happens. Now, benefits of the vendor relations management or the VRM that we obtain, the cash flow is improved, the service excellence that can be provided, the reliability of the service is also improved, and it also helps to reduce reliance on the capital assets. That can be said as the very important because the finance flow is improved. and provide cutting edge technology trends. Because in this process, we also go for the continuous innovation, and because of that, the cutting edge technologies, that trend that is also developed, and the creativity, innovation, and research, they can be also developed and focused. And the sources manufacturing sites, the alternate that can be developed because whatever the many tasks which are being done at the inspection at the manufacturing site, that we can eliminate, and that the task can be carried out at the site of the vendor itself. And many times duplicacy of the happenings or the actions, that can be avoided, because our objective is that we should be able to add the more and more value, and we should be able to obtain the better and better results. Now this BRM, basically this comprises of four activities. Measuring the vendor's performance, this is the first important. Collaborating with the vendors, as vendors are our partners and the key component. So the identification and selection of the quality vendors, good partners in the collaboration, that is the next step. And the vendor's cost, that can be benchmarked, and the vendor relationship, they can be continuously re-evaluated so that continuous improvement and the better and better results that we should follow. And the many studies and research, they have revealed that this area, the organizations which are giving the more weightage to this or the significant weightage to this, they have their head in the competition. As we can say that the Dell, based upon the requirement, the components are supplied to them by their vendors within the very less time, and that's why the Dell is maintaining its competitive edge in the market. And nowadays, in the many cases, the product life cycle, that is so less that the better and better and the innovative products are required. As we can say that in the case of the automobile and the electronic sectors, the newer and newer, better and better technology and cost-wise products we are getting. So all this process, they should be able to support that, so that the organization, they can also sustain the competitiveness, and in this way that area, that should be focused, and the work should be carried out accordingly.